We're going to learn about 10 behaviors that people engage in when they find you attractive today. 1. Unintentional change. Someone may want you to experience the same attraction toward them if you are beautiful to them. They make an effort to improve their physical appeal because they want to get your attention. Most frequently, this entails altering their appearance. Someone who is drawn to you will dress well and have their hair done to highlight their greatest physical features. However, some people will employ behavioral indicators to enhance their attractiveness. Men, for instance, will enlarge their chest when they are near attractive women. They appear more macho when they act in this way, which can make them more alluring. Whether someone alters how they seem or how they act, they are doing so to draw attention to themselves. They want to look at you and they want you to enjoy what they see. Behind the eyes too. Which portion of your body emotes love feelings the most? The most typical cue for romantic attraction is the eyes. Why? Because you automatically direct your eyes toward those you find appealing. You immediately turn to face a person you like when they enter a room. In other words, there are indicators of interest in where you look, how you look, and when you look. Someone will steal sly looks at you if they like you. Too much time will be spent staring. They'll find justifications to turn to face you. Your eyes can convey appeal in a number of ways, but the most important one, eye contact, must be discussed. When you look someone in the eyes, you convey interest, openness, and curiosity. Keeping someone's attention for more than a few seconds conveys a strong message. You have my complete attention, please. However, sustained eye contact has deeper meanings. If you're attracted to someone, you could experience emotional depth when you look into their eyes. You can feel fearful, insecure, or infatuated. There can be a strong physical attraction that makes your heart beat faster or makes you grin. What does it feel like when your eyes meet? That is a question you should ask yourself if you want to know if someone is attracted to you. You may have a strong, physical connection with someone if looking into their eyes causes you to feel anxious or overwhelmed. 3. Vocal differences. Physical appeal is greatly influenced by your speech. Based on the vocal tone's distinctive timbre, loudness, and pitch, people are drawn to particular voices. Some people have harsh, unattractive voices. Others are alluring or hard to resist. While everyone has different vocal preferences, some patterns may be measured with accuracy. As an illustration, men automatically reduce the pitch of their voice when speaking to persons they deemed attractive, according to a 2014 study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior. In many cases, a lower voice denotes a more powerful and assured presence, making their voice more alluring to female listeners. In other words, people may change the pitch of their voice if they find you appealing. They're trying to get a physical connection, thus they want to appeal to your ears. This individual finds you appealing, thus they want you to appreciate the sound of their voice. 4th, romantic gravity. If someone is attracted to you physically, they might enter your personal space. They'll look for chances to approach you. They'll sit next to you, lean toward you, and enclose the space between your body and theirs. Take the example of being on a date with someone you like and wanting to know how it's going. Does this person really find you attractive? Do you have the opportunity to proceed further? Consider the space between you as you try to answer these questions. Do you two seem to be drawn to one another and become more and more intimate over time? Even when you're seated across from your date at the table, are they leaning toward you? Examining a single body part's location rather than the entire body is frequently simpler. For instance, even though they may be seated in the same spot, this person may have their hands extended. Your legs are caught in theirs. That is to say, a portion of their body has penetrated your private space. Any of these signs of attraction indicate that the individual is drawn to you, whether or not they are aware of it. Most people don't consciously make these modifications. Instead, they begin to draw nearer to you over time. Think of this individual as a planet that has been trapped in the gravity of the sun, which is at the core of the solar system. This person finds you so alluring that they can't help but move closer to you. The golden glow. Number 5. Your body behaves strangely when you like someone. Your skin starts to glow, giving off a subtle golden light-like aura. Naturally, you don't have radiant skin. Your skin may appear to be turning golden, but that sheen is actually a reflection of the light in your surroundings. But why does your skin reflect light more than usual? What connection does light have to physical attraction, then? The solution isn't as glitzy as it seems. Your skin is producing more oil as sweat, which is why you are reflecting light. Your skin becomes more reflective as a result of the sweat that rests on top of it. In other words, the nervousness and perspiration that are causing you to glow. And when do we start to sweat and feel anxious? When a close friend is seated in front of us. If you make someone uncomfortable, they will shine. Their body goes into overdrive when they are around you, and the sweat they produce is glistening. Although it's not always a pleasing sight, those who are close to you who sweat find you appealing. 6. Soothing signals. It's a delicate emotion, attraction, and it can occasionally mess with your thoughts. Let's imagine that you are interacting with someone you like. Even though you enjoy this person, it strains your mind to be around them. You feel uneasy as a result. It stresses you out and makes you feel uneasy in your own flesh. So how do you recognize when someone is drawn to you? Look out for actions such as hand rubbing and other forms of fidgeting that are self-soothing. If you notice these signs of anxiety, this person might be especially tense around you. When you're in the room, they can't unwind. They can't help but feel drawn to you, and it's making them insane. 7. Adaptive contact. Physical contact serves numerous purposes. Some people are cordial and at ease. Others are tender and private. But how can you distinguish between a romantic touch and a professional one? Consider the distinctions between a hug and a handshake. A polite welcome that establishes physical contact without straying into personal space is a handshake. On the other hand, a hug necessitates full body contact. Hugging someone is much more personal. Because of this, we embrace our loved ones but shake hands with strangers. Physical contact takes on even greater significance in a romantic setting, such as a date. Someone who considers you attractive might make physical contact with you in place of formal welcomes like handshakes and embraces. They'll begin with a safe gesture, like a handshake or a touch on the arm, but if their attraction is dependent upon it, their touches might develop into something more intimate. They'll touch your leg with theirs, wrap their arm around your shoulders, or rest their hand on the small of your back. Touches that escalate signify a heightened level of attraction. In other words, this person is attempting to intensify your physical relationship through physical contact. All you need to do to get what you desire is repay the favor. 8. Biological appeal. What more biochemical signs of arousal or love exist? Consider that you are conversing with a new acquaintance. When you notice them from another side of the room, you mustered the guts to strike up a discussion. You are now unsure of whether they find you appealing. Look at the hue of their cheekbones and the rest of their skin. Are they flushed and pink? When you said hello, did their face start to turn red? Your body floods with adrenaline when you're feeling powerful emotions like excitement or infatuation. Your blood vessels dilate in response to adrenaline. Greater blood and oxygen flow into your skin is made possible by dilation, especially in delicate areas like your cheeks, neck, and chest. Blushing is a frequent condition when your skin turns pink as blood rushes to a particular area of it. When someone blushes in your presence, they are experiencing a powerful emotion, such as pleasure or anxiety. Regardless, their body is responding to you. Because you are attractive to them biologically. 9. Inattentiveness. Does this person find it difficult to focus? Does it seem as if they are barely paying attention? Poor listening abilities are typically a warning indication. You could assume that someone who appears distracted is simply bored, but occasionally a lack of concentration is an indication of something more serious. Imagine that you are speaking with someone who has a serious crush on you. Their mind has been completely out of whack during your chat. It is overrun by uncertainties, suppositions, and anxious ideas. They are incredibly eager to leave a positive impression on you. They are concerned in your thoughts and your upcoming comments. And their worry takes their attention away from the conversation at hand. Although it appears as though they don't care, this could not be further from the reality. They want nothing more than to have a closer relationship with you, which is why they are disorganized and overextended. 10. Reflective pleasure. When you laugh, do they also laugh? Do they reciprocate your smile? When someone finds you attractive, they behave like a mirror, reflecting your feelings right back at you. Someone may feel a stronger, more emotional connection with you if they think you beautiful. Due to their personal investment in your thoughts and feelings, they might have more empathy for you. Perhaps they laugh at a joke they don't get. Just because your grinning can make others smile. Whatever the reason, this individual finds you attractive, therefore they enjoy it when you're happy.